Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Costa del Sol top location countdown. Ronda is a mountaintop city that is set dramatically above a deep gorge in the countryside of southern Spain. This is a great starting location to take in the views, and adventure activities operate in the gorge below. The Moorish fortress in the town has water mines that run below it. Taking 300 steps down, you'll reach the water. The Royal Cavalry of Ronda was created in 1573. At the bullring you can experience its cultural heritage and historical past. There are multiple viewpoints in the town that really demonstrate the unique setting of this countryside city. The city is the capital of the province and it provides a great hub to travel in and out.
I'm gonna take my horse through the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I got the horses in the back.
The building's military components make it one of the most important Muslim works in Spain today. There you'll find great views both during the day and during the evening.
In the valley, you ain't been up off that porch now. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing.
The Botanical Gardens offer an oasis of calm and tranquility. It is only 5 kilometres from Malaga main city.
Riding on a tractor, lean all in my bladder. Cheated on my bike.
Surrounded by elegant arabesque architecture, jump into the hot baths and follow it up with a high-end massage.
Wrangler on my booty. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Yeah, I wanna take my...
This city is filled with luxury yachts and surrounded by upmarket boutiques and bars. You can find plenty of water sports around the beaches. Hydroflight activities such as flyboarding are difficult when you're starting out, but it can be great fun and you'll be surprised just how high you can get when you hydrofly on one of these. The city was an important Roman city and a major Islamic centre in the Middle Ages. 331 metres long, the Roman bridge has stood for 2,000 years. For many years it was the only bridge across the river. The world's third largest mosque has inspired the architecture of all those that came after it. In 1236, when the city was conquered, it was converted into a Christian church. The palace and the fortress of the Christian kings features a castle, a Moorish bathhouse, and its own delightful gardens. Famous for flamenco dancing, this city is the capital of Andalusia. It is the world's largest Gothic cathedral, and it features a monumental tomb of Christopher Columbus. The palace is a beautiful medieval Islamic palace that showcases the unique fashion of Spanish, Christian and Moorish architecture.
You can jump into the fire, but you never be free. You can shake me up, or I can bring you down. We can make each other happy.
The Mushrooms of Incarnation is a huge wooden structure with 5 levels. In the basement there is a museum which displays archaeological remains found during its construction. In the foothills of the Sierra Nevada mountains, this city is known for grand examples of medieval architecture. The Alhambra is a palace and a fortress of the Moorish monarchs. Terrace gardens, pools and fountains combine to enchanting effect across the grounds of this massive site. This resort town has amazing beaches, cliffside coves and caverns. Outside of the town there is an amazing river walk.
When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, and something without warning.
The walk does not start out as being very spectacular at the beginning, but once you've travelled a kilometre or so upstream, the scenery completely changes.
And the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. When the day that lies ahead of me.
This is in our number 2 placement because it's completely free. You're simply walking in nature.
When someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be.
The Sierra Nevada mountain range contains the highest point of continental Spain.
On the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life.
Heading up to the north face of the Sierra Nevada, this is the most wildest and remote area of the mountain range.
The first thing I met was a fly with a buzz and the sky with no clouds. The heat was hot and the ground was dry, but the air was full of sound.
views on this hack were exceptional, as you virtually ride your horse through the clouds. This was our number one for the following reasons. It wasn't tourist, the experience was authentic and organic, and Victor at Hollyoak really helped cultivate such a positive experience with his professionalism and his hospitality.
Looking at a riverbed, and the story it told of a river that flowed made me sad to think it was dead. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you